have a cube. I want to crack it. Wahaha. I want to make it shatter and fall to the ground. Yeah. It's easy. Just move it up so that it can fall. Press GZ. Move it up. Play the animation. No. You need it to shatter. Yeah. So let's add a plane. Just scale it up by pressing this. And make it, just put it under there. Now your cube has something to fall onto. Let's just, before I forget, let's make it a rigid body and set the type to passive so that does not fall down. Rigid body makes stuff interact with physics. So now let's go to edit, preferences, and then add-ons and search for cell fracture. Make sure you have the little checkbox clicked, close it, and then you can go to object and then quick effects and then cell fracture. This just change it around, until get something you like. I might set recursion to 2, the noise to 1, source limit to 100, and something that I really like to do, I might set material index to 2, and I'll show you why we want to do that later. And this might take a bit. Your computer might stop responding from it, so don't worry. But it didn't for me, so I will not worry. So I'll just and now make sure you have all of your things selected, and then go to object, rigid body, add active. I'm gonna add this active too. And now you can play the animation, and everything explodes into space. And well, that's because you still have your cube that, it does not delete the cube file shattering it. It just makes more parts of the cube. So we can just delete it, and then that's a bit more like it. Look at that. And I might just turn up the friction of the surface response on the plane, and it doesn't really matter, but look. I'm happy with that, and it looks so good, but we still need to do the texturing, which might not be a super fun part. So we just have to select all of them, but we can press 1 and then press shift and do the outliner, and now we can go to the material editor. So let's go to shading. I'm gonna make a simple procedural rock texture by just adding a noise texture. I do this all the time. It's like second nature. So let's add color ramp and plug that into the factor, and then plug the color into the base color, and we have rock. Yay. Okay, so let's just, it's gonna look bad unless you crank up the detail and made the roughness too. And now we have some okayish rock. Let's just make this a bit. It's not looking so bad. Let's just make this a gray. And this is not supposed to be realistic. It's just supposed to look good enough for now. Let's just turn down the specular. And now we have some rocks. So, look. That is so nice. We played the animation, and it's just these rocks that fall. So let's go back to the layout, and then we can just go to frame 1 again. But, like I said, there's a reason why we set that material index to 2. So it's gonna, let's add 1 more material, and let's just make it blue. Or red, I mean. Though still, since I set to 2, I think we will need to add 1 more material, potentially. If not, 2 more. So let's just check that and see if it works. Now, I think we need material 3 will be the correct one. So let's just make it red. So, it still did not work for some reason. And it's really finicky. So, and like a material index is basically supposed to make it so that on the inside, it's a different color. That only worked for me once, so I'm not sure if Blender has a bug or what, but it just does not want to work. And you still have your awesome rocks that just fall. And you can do an ecosphere instead of a cube if you'd like, but it's your choice. Make new textures, just, all this tutorial is how to make something shatter and fall to the ground. You can do text, do anything. I hope this was a fun tutorial because it's really fun for me. So thanks for watching, and subscribe if you feel like it. I'm gonna smash that subscribe button.